purposes. Everyone in this room should know that Chinese medicine has its roots in Africa. That's real important, especially being a black girl doing traditional Chinese medicine. That's important to me, okay? So Asia's African roots are well documented in a couple of books. One is The African Presence in Early Asia, and the other is in The African Presence in Early China. And another author, George Parker, he wrote in The Children of the Sun that the entire continent of Asia was originally home to many black races who were responsible for establishing the great civilization throughout the continent of Africa. Okay, so just for more clarity, in addition, many of the great concepts of Chinese medicine were compiled during the Shang period and later developed during the Han Dynasty, which was 168 BC to 8 AD. And the Han Dynasty began to fuse Shang concepts with ideas from Confucius, which was during the period of 551 to 479 BC. And to that end was the development of the yin and yang and five elements theories, which are the foundation of Chinese medicine. So I'll get more into yin and yang as well as the five elements theory. And next slide. Tap again. So, African roots. The original Oriental people were black in southern China and Asia. Shang Dynasty, founded by African Mongolian King Tian, or Ta, in 1500 BC. Ancient Chinese medicine is credited to the Shang and Chu dynasties and were credited with organizing the elements of Chinese medical theory. The Shang were given a name Nakhi, Na meaning black and Qi meaning man, and the Shang were credited with establishing the basic forms of a graceful calligraphy that still lasts today. The first Chinese emperor was Fuhis, and he was a woolly-haired black man who was reported to have originated the I Ching, or the Book of Change, which is a revered system of prophecy. So just some background again. In China is I won't say superstitious, but superstitious. And so Chinese do a lot of things in odd numbers, 3 in particular, the odd numbers. And the I Ching is the Book of Chance. And so it's, again, that's their system of prophecy. The Han Dynasty later developed the Chinese medical science, compiled during the Shang Dynasty, using the concepts and outlooks from Confucius, and to that end, again, as I said previously, the development of yin and yang and the five elements theory. And we do say yin and yang, and a lot of people say yin and yang, but it's yin and yang. Next slide. So again, this is traditional Chinese medicine 101. So this is the beginning. TCM, which is what traditional Chinese medicine stands for, is focused on energy balance. Acupuncture and herbal medicine are two significant modalities of TCM. There are 8 modalities in all. The modalities include acupuncture, which most folks, especially in the West, are most familiar with, but herbal therapy, or Chinese herbs. Tui Na, which is a type of massage. Nutrition therapy, moxibustion, and I have pictures of these throughout the slide. Cupping, qigong, and feng shui. And feng shui is the art of placement. The 8 modalities of TCM. Acupuncture, of course, is inserting needles into acupoints throughout the body. The Chinese massage, the herbal therapy, known as, if you're in the profession, is known as materia medica, but that's using herbs and natural remedies. Nutrition therapy, which the objective is to balance the body with the 5 flavors. Moxibustion, which is heat therapy. Cupping, You've seen pictures of athletes with the cupping marks on their backs. That's cupping. And Qigong and Tai Chi, which are used to enhance energy flow. And Feng Shui, the last. And again, that's about the placement, the art of placement. And it's to using energy to harmonize people and the environment. So in Chinese medicine, everything is about harmony. Every single thing. How things are placed in a room, where a mirror sits, where a bed is in relation to a mirror, where a stove is in relation to a window. Everything is about energy. The first slide, the first picture here would be a picture that would be of doing some Qigong. This would be the Qigong, the herbal medicine, acupuncture, of course, the Feng Shui in the middle. The Bashir, the heat therapy, those cones burning on the person's belly, the food therapy, nutrition therapy, and lastly the cupping, and where you're putting fire in a cup to put it on the person. So it sounds really using acupuncture, this is just a brief little diagram as to how the various things that acupuncture treats. First of all, acupuncture treats everything. It's not going to cure, but it can treat. So if someone is going through chemotherapy, acupuncture is often used to help to deal with the issues, the side effects of the chemotherapy. If a person has had a stroke, they've been remarkable for better with stroke, with drop with neurological conditions, Parkinson's, but you've got to be strong at heart because you will have to eat and so now we're looking at TCM theory. Qi, many people have heard of Qi. Especially some old country mystical. But in reality, we all have Qi. That's your energy. The yin and yang. There, I have some pictures on the next slide. But the yin and yang are two interrelated forces. And really, this is the foundation of it. Okay? The meridians. Your meridians, this is how your organs and your body, everything is interconnected within your body, okay? And the meridians are really, meridians, an example would be lung. So your lung meridian. And that lung meridian goes like here. And there, okay? It actually goes out. It starts here, goes down the arm, that's your lung meridian. So there's lung, large intestine, stomach. Those are examples of the 5 flavors. This has a lot to do with the nutritional therapy and using food as medicine. And then, of course, the 5 elements: fire, earth, metal, water, wood. And then those 5 organs that correspond with those elements. So heart corresponds with fire, spleen corresponds with earth, lung corresponds with metal, kidney corresponds with water, and liver with wood. So for each of these elements, there are also emotions that are attached to that. Okay? So your Qi, this is the energy of the body.